Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Happy New Year. It's great to be back. We've been gone for a couple weeks. Hello, Eric. Hi, Mom and Dad. Hi, K Noon. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Hello, Julie and Jade on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you are watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, as always, I cannot see your I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. Ah, so it's great to be back, and I hope you all had a very nice break. Uh, I hope right now you can hear me clearer than before, at least slightly. I've had quite a fun time learning to upgrade stuff, and I upgraded so much that the point where Facebook said it's too much. You have to lower your quality. So as I was testing it out, so that's just some of the fun stuff, and then got to know that my computer can handle it and my internet can handle it, so that's a good thing. Also, another fun experience that happened. The Sunday right before New Year's, I had a session that I recorded with some kids. It's called Kids Love Peace 20. Excuse me. And while recording, while we were recording it together, we're doing the meditation, and right at the end of meditation, shoom, we had a power outage. It was the funniest experience. Good thing is, I'm using a laptop as my streaming computer, so the laptop has battery, and luckily our internet modem, was connected to a they call a universal power supply, so we had a UPS on it. So suddenly, just everything just went black. They couldn't see me, but they could hear me, just wondering what happened. I'm like, I have no lights, guys, so we're in the dark. So that's just some fun experience that happened over the break. And hello, Andres. Thanks for joining in. Hello, Pat. Hi, Lei. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. You know, it's really great to be back. And I hope you all have been practicing. Of course, as the homework is, whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a very important homework that can be very, very helpful. And if you continue to practice it and start doing it even more often throughout the day, you'll find yourself able to get your calm just like in meditation and keep it with you throughout the day. So I hope you all keep up your practice, okay? And as today is Monday, our Meditate 101. So for those who are brand new to meditation, this is the day for you. It's actually very easy to meditate. That's all we do. Those two steps: relaxation and awareness. It almost seems too easy. Like, what? That's it? In reality, it really is that simple. But many times our adult mind overthinks it. We overthink and try to make this and try to do that, thinking that how we look has to be correct. We have to sit a perfect position, this and that. No, that's not really that important. I like to say we sit in a perfect position, but you don't have to look perfect. Okay? Be comfortable. That's what's important. Because once you're comfortable, everything falls into place. Just like this background here. It's a little campfire in a park nearby. Actually, this is the park that's closest to where I live now, Halton Falls. But there's actually a waterfall right over there somewhere. But anyways, so as we meditate together, remember, allow yourself to relax. That's something that's very important. Learning or really relearning how to slow down, take it easy, is what's actually very important. And as in life today, it's always very, very busy. We're always trying to do this, try to do that. It's a great skill to learn how to take a step back, slow down, and allow yourself to be here and now, not trying to work on creating a super future that you want right away, where we don't necessarily make it happen right away, anyways. It takes some time. So if we're able to slow down, let it happen, you'll find more peace, more calm throughout the journey. So as we practice, that's why number one, comfort. Relax your body, be comfortable. The second step is consciousness or focus, but it's a very light focus. It's not super intense or anything like that. It's actually very light and gentle, like looking out at a scenic view. enjoying it all as one, instead of trying to remember every single detail. Even looking at my background, simply observing it all. Oh, it's a campfire smoking behind me. But that's all it is. Just taking it all in as an experience. If we're able to observe in this way, it's kind of like watching TV. Just enjoying the show, enjoying whatever is happening. You don't have to enjoy all of it. It's like just like in a show or a movie you might not like. It's like, but it's okay. It will pass. Take your time. Allow yourself to observe. Okay, and not so much judging. It happens, you like it or not. Just leave it as it is. Do our best to just simply be here and now, slowing down, taking our time, enjoying a mini vacation. So, is everyone ready for their mini vacation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes, taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air, and breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Breathing is a very important first step. So don't force, don't push. It helps us release and relax. So allow yourself to breathe naturally, comfortably. And allow the relaxation to flow throughout your entire body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. You don't need to rush. Take your time. Have the feeling like we have all the time in the world. Just taking our time, enjoying a time to simply release and relax. So let us do a body scan, relaxing from the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them as if you are about to go to sleep. Letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling onto still water. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And allow that relaxation to flow down to your neck, releasing and relaxing all the muscles in your neck, letting it loosen and lighten, being completely relaxed. Allow the relaxation to flow down to your shoulder. Feel your shoulders becoming very loose, very light. Feel as if a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. No pressure, no tension, just at ease and comfortable. Allow the relaxation to flow down to your arms. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your fingers. Relaxation is a very important first step. Take your time. You don't need to rush. If you still feel any discomfort anywhere, allow yourself to continue to release and relax at that spot. And if you need to, it's okay to move your body, adjust your body. You don't have to be a statue. We're human beings. It's normal for us to move. So make adjustments whenever you need it, anytime throughout the entire session. And relaxing the muscles in your chest, your back, allowing the relaxation to flow down every muscle, feeling like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step is relaxation. So allow your body to feel nice and comfortable from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. For both new meditators as well as meditators who have been meditating for years, please do not overlook relaxation. Some people skip relaxation and go right into focusing. They might seem to reach that calm focus quickly, but what happens is, because they didn't get the foundation of relaxation first, your discomfort will pull you out of your focus. This is why it's important to relax first. Allow your body to feel at ease, comfortable. And remember, comfort doesn't mean very, very relaxed. It's not so relaxed that you would easily fall asleep. But if you're at that point, it's not that bad either. Just add awareness. The relaxation we're looking for is really contentment. That feeling of, I'm comfortable enough. It doesn't have to be very relaxed, but it shouldn't be even a little bit discomfort. Make adjustments. When you're starting off, or even after many years of practice, it will take some time to adjust because our body is always changing. Your perfect position yesterday might not be your perfect position today, or even your perfect position 5 minutes ago might no longer be your perfect position at the moment. So make adjustments. Don't feel like you're doing something wrong. I've been meditating for over 25 years. I still make adjustments. But because of my experience, it takes me less time to adjust. I know how much, and then I'm ready. Well, when we're starting off, you might adjust quite a bit, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with adjusting. It's actually much better to make a lot of adjustments than to try to endure even though you're uncomfortable. It will create a bad habit that many meditators actually have. This bad habit of feeling you must be uncomfortable before you can find peace. As in some techniques, they teach you to sit completely still. Sitting still is not a problem. That's fine. But it's when we try to force ourselves to be still. You start to strain, you start to tense, and that is incorrect. So if you realize you're doing that, allow yourself to relax first. Even if you've been practicing a different style of meditation before, I recommend try it out while we're meditating together. Allow yourself to first sit comfortably. Make adjustments if you need it. Because while the body is very important in our meditation, it's not just body that we're working on. It's body and mind. So the important thing is allow your body to feel at ease, to feel comfortable. This way, you no longer need to worry about the body. And allowing us to go inward, to work on our mind, to help our mind slow down, release, and relax. And actually, it's very similar. To relax the body, is to have the body in a position that feels comfortable and then not moving. But it's not straining to be still. Like when you go to bed, no one actively lays down and thinks, stay still, stay still. And it would be very difficult to fall asleep. But instead, you simply relax, take it easy, and then drift to sleep. Our mind needs a similar thing. For our mind, it's slowing or really stopping all of our thoughts. A lot easier said than done. And that's why we practice. By first letting our mind slow down and stay with just one thing. That one thing can be anything. I recommend a meditation object or image, like the full moon, the sun, a bright star. Whatever feels easy and comfortable to you right now. It can even be an orange, an apple. When I meditate with children, I ask them to think of a scoop of their favorite ice cream. It can be easy, comfortable, even a little fun. So don't feel like your object is not spiritual enough or not meditative. It really can be anything. Whatever helps your mind stay still. Because our mind is very much like a monkey. It loves to jump from one thing to the next, like a monkey jumping from tree to tree. But to help our monkey stay still, there are two ways. You can put the monkey in a cage, but how does the monkey feel? It's unhappy. It will thrash about, and if you open the gate, it will run away and never come back, making it even more difficult to get him to slow down. The other way is to give the monkey a treat, giving our monkey a banana. It takes the banana, sits in a safe spot, and enjoys the banana. Our mind is very similar. Why many masters call it the monkey mind. Our meditation object is like a banana for our monkey mind, to help our mind slow down, take a break. And as we practice more and more, just like feeding the banana to a monkey, the monkey starts to feel more familiar with you, until eventually the monkey is happy to take the banana, sit in your lap, and enjoy it right there. We are doing something similar with our mind, helping our mind be more familiar with slowing down, not needing to rush, not feeling the need to think all the time, which may feel a little weird at first because we're so prone to thinking. Also, we've been taught, formally through education, to think, to plan. And we become very innovative. We become too good at thinking, to the point where we've forgotten how to stop thinking. That's why we practice. It's like we build a car with just the accelerator. We didn't install the brakes yet. And we're wondering why it's not going well. They must go hand in hand. So while we've developed our mind to think and plan, we need to train our mind to slow down also, to take a break, to know how to rest. And once our mind gets that break, it starts to rest. We start to become recharged, refreshed, rejuvenated. And it happens because we're not thinking so much, allowing our mind to take a break, to rest, to slow down. And because of it, we gain clarity, we gain calm, peace, eventually bliss. But take your time. Inner peace doesn't have a due date. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force. In fact, the more you try to rush or force, the harder it will be, because you're creating hurdles for yourself. And that's why it's a mini vacation. Allow yourself to relax your body, relax your mind. Don't try to force. Enjoy, not endure. But of course, especially when we're first starting out, and even after many years of practice, your mind may still begin to wander, going from this to that. Another tool I recommend is a mantra. It's a sound, a word or phrase, whatever feels comfortable to you. The mantra we like to use: Son Mo Son Mo Araham. Son Mo Araham. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tool. Tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Bharapata Pacheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapapuddhanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Saddha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel, because at the end of meditation, it's always good to take a moment to check and see what worked, what didn't work. Some days it's a good session, some days it's an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. As when it's a good session, it felt good, great, try and do it again. Days that feel a bit challenging, that's okay. Now you know your challenges. And then we work on it little by little, or do our best to avoid it if possible. So that's what's really important in our meditation, to take that time to notice, okay, and then make adjustments as we go. Also, if you're brand new, you might be wondering, what was that thing I said at the end? uh, in our temple, we like to give a blessing at the end of meditation, and it's usually this one. And this blessing is just a nice segue, a nice way to transition out of meditation. Instead of going, okay, everyone, open your eyes. It's kind of a nice, gentle, simple coming out, simple and comfortable way to come out. Instead of, okay. Also, our temple doesn't use the bell or anything like that. That's also why. I know some places they do that. But anyways, so I'm glad that we got to meditate together, and I hope you had a good session. So, as today is the first session back for this year, of course, we have to have uh, a quick review, and the review is, of course, the 4 C's. It's very important to practice this. 4 C's are comfort, consciousness, consistent, and then consider. So, it's the 4 C's to help you improve in your meditation. So if this is your first time joining in, especially with the new year and maybe a resolution of keeping some peace, this is a good thing to practice. Number 1, comfort. Relax, be comfortable. Consciousness is like our awareness. Literally, the 2 steps that I taught you guys before: relaxation and awareness, comfort and consciousness. Because we need these 2 things consistently to help us move forward. That's why consistency. Having a consistent practice is also very good. A little bit a day can go a long way. It doesn't need to be an hour or 2 every day. It can be as simple as 5 or 10 minutes. I recommend 15 minutes a day. It's not too long, it's not too short. But also, feel free to break it up as much as you need. Maybe you only have time for 5 minutes at a time. Do 5 minutes 3 times. Do 3 minutes 5 times. Or even 1 minute 15 times. Totally up to you. The thing is, getting some practice every day can be very helpful, very beneficial. And then, just like we did at the end of meditation today, to consider. It's really to take that time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. It's really observation, observing what is it that happened, so we can continue to improve. So that's the main 4 C's that my master has taught us all. And I like to add a 5th C, though it's not a C word, it's a C emoji, a smile. As a smile is always a good way to help bring back some good energy, helping us move forward together. Or even just for yourself to smile and give yourself a good day. In fact, I was taught when I was younger to smile because, like, as soon as I wake up, to smile for yourself, not for anyone else, but for yourself. So, if you're not much of a smiler, you don't smile much at all, no problem. I recommend in the morning when you wake up, we all go to the restroom. So, when you're in the washroom, look in the mirror and smile to yourself. It sounds kind of silly, but it's actually very important, or at least very beneficial to you. If you don't smile much, you can see how much smile is enough. Because if you don't smile often, you smile to someone and it looks crazy, then it can give off a very different vibe, very different energy. So smiling for yourself. And the second good thing is the first person you see is smiling back at you. Huh, wonderful, right? So start to practice. A smile can be very helpful. It's it's like my little slogan: a smile a day keeps the stress away. So I hope you all, practice little by little, as the 4 C's are really a recipe for success in anything you practice. That's anything you'd like to practice. Try it out. Have comfort, consciousness, doing it consistently, taking time to consider, and then smile to help you be able to move forward. So I hope you all practice. And now I open the floor to you all as I say hello to those who just came in or have come in earlier, but I didn't say hi yet. Hello, Simon. Hello, Serena. Hi, iPhone. Hi, Go. And on Facebook, hello, Vivi and Andrew. And I see on YouTube was Ellen, Josh, and Hagzo. Good to see you all. So as always, I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions or wonders. So, yeah. Oh, Simon's asking, what does the consider mean? Sorry, I missed the beginning. Oh, no problem. So consider is really taking that time to check and see what works, what doesn't work. It's really observation. As that's the key thing. It's like you observe and realize, oh, this is what I can work on, how I can improve. Uh, it comes from the four C's. It's actually quite interesting because, believe it or not, it's a Buddhist lesson or a lesson from the Buddha. He what he taught. He didn't actually say these four words. This is how our master interpreted it. So, how our master said it in Thai, it was sati, sabai, samam, sama, sanket. They're all S sounds, and I thought, oh, we got to keep that same kind of thing. It makes it easy. So we had a C sound in English, but in Pali, how the Buddha taught, he just said these are the four steps to become successful in anything. So quite literally, this is how the Buddha said, this is how you can succeed. Which were the first four, okay? So right away, and actually it was a different order, but he explained it that, but these are pretty much the sex recipe for success. Main thing of doing these four things. Okay. Ah, Pat's asking, what are the benefits of smiling to myself every day? Ah, that's a good one. So look, if you now one thing that I've this is from personal experience, okay? Because I am someone who's you it's very difficult to find me without a smile. This is now my face. As I've shared with you guys before, a couple of years ago, I had to go redo my passport. I'm in the CVS when I was in the States trying to get a picture. And as soon as we took a picture, it goes to the machine and she says, I'm sorry, it says you're smiling. I'm like, but this is my face. I can't undo it. So this is my face. They're like, you're not supposed to smile. So, okay, we kept trying. It took like 10 minutes to finally get a picture of me not smiling, or at least that the computer wouldn't say I was smiling. So the thing is, the smile itself is actually a very wonderful thing that helps you because, um, one, it brings good energy to you. Because even if you're faking your smile, you can fake yourself into a good day. Because life, there's always something. There's always something. There's always something that's uh, making it more difficult, or there's always obstacle. There's always, there's always something. So by having the smile, because it's for you, it kind of lifts you up. And when you're able to smile, you're also more approachable. Sometimes having that smile ends up bringing those who can help you to you. And even if you're not truly trying to get it to happen, sometimes it's like it opens up to opportunity. Now, these are just some of the experiences that I've had, where simply smiling, oh, I get to meet this person, get to meet that person, I get to learn about this and that from different people. So plus, this is my experience as a kid growing up. I was that cute kid that loved to listen to everyone, so I got to learn a lot, even though I'm much younger than many other uh, people from my own age group or even older. They're always wondering, how do you know this and that? I'm like, I like to listen. And I love to listen to elders because they always have a story to tell you. And it's always something very interesting if you take the time to really go in and go, oh, that's all that stuff I can use. It's life experience that I didn't have to experience myself. But most of the younger generation, or even when we're young, we don't realize it. We just think, oh, yeah, you're talking. Yeah. You're trying to get through it so you can go do something else. But I would just love to sit and listen. Though this is not quite why the benefit of smiling, but for me, the smiling was what made people realize it's okay to talk, it's okay to share, it's okay to get to connect. So this is what I've experienced for myself directly, without doing extra research for you. I know it also has it does release uh, I don't know, what's it called? Is it serotonin or ox? I can't remember the words, but I know there are scientific research where it shows that it does actually bring some uh, good chemicals into your brain to help you kind of release. But it, dopamine. Thank you very much. I'm like, it was serotonin and dopamine. Yes, that makes more sense. So yeah, thank you very much, Andres. So these are why it's good to practice the smiling. But of course, remember, it's for you. Don't do it for other people. When you do it for yourself, it shines and other people get to enjoy it also. It's like it's like a visible aura. When you're around someone who has like a good energy, you can't help but want to be around them. And then uh, this is something I taught some of the younger monks when I went to training. So I was like a 9 year monk, and other monks were like 2 year monks. I was there with a 2 year training, and they just said, they're like, Lumpi, why are you always smiling? I'm like, I'm in the land of smiles. Thailand's known as the land of smiles, and they're telling me you smile too much. I'm like, so I say, well, one thing is, I'm not like the Buddha. The Buddha had this aura that people could actually see, which was quite amazing. I'm like, I don't have that, but I have a face and I can smile. I can send that good energy in that same way. And they're just like, oh, never thought of it that way. But because at that time, everyone was just kind of laughing at me. Like, what's up with this guy? Like, I guess due to present day, if someone's smiling a lot, they probably think you're high. And I'm like, no, I'm not smoking anything. I'm high on life. So, continue to share that smile. But it has to go from you first. When it's your own smile for you, it shares out. Okay? So practice a smile as comfortable as you are, okay? Don't have the force. Okay. Hello, Hakuso. He says, how can someone quickly gain stability when bouncing between feeling okay to poor? Yeah, we've been chatting about it a lot. Now, when you are in a state of you're feeling when you can go from okay to just like not okay, and it just happens a lot, what we have to do is learn how to center ourselves. The thing is, to practice that, it takes time. So, because of learning to center yourself, like using the mantra, using the meditation object, things that help center us, try to help us bring back to that calm. It's not easy, especially when starting out, and especially during the time you're dealing with it. It's why we practice meditation. When we practice it in our space that's just time to practice, it's like a safe spot to practice. And then we're building up this muscle that allows us to be able to do it when we really need it. But I also know it does work. It just takes some time. I had a member in New Jersey. She joined our 7 week session. It was like a 7 consecutive weeks, which I would teach us different thing each week that would help, um, what do you call it? Improve your meditation and go right into it. And while we were doing this, she suddenly disappeared after the second week. And I thought, okay, no problem. No, it happens. Some people, it just doesn't feel right. It turns out it had nothing to do with that. She was in a car accident, and what she learned from me was day one was just talking about first relax, bring our body to just be comfortable. It's a very important step. The second one she learned was to center ourselves, to use the meditation object, use the mantra, as I'm sharing with you now. As she started doing this, while she's going through so much pain through surgery and this and that, uh, and all the healing, she said that because I got to see her a few years later when she contacted me, and she shared the story, and I thought, wow, I'm very glad that she said, thanks to learning meditation with you, I was able to get through it pretty calmly and heal. When you have to heal through anything, it is difficult, it's challenging, but when you have the know-how of how to get your mind to slow down, even if you're just starting out, it can be very helpful, very beneficial. but it doesn't mean that it's going to be easier, doesn't mean easy. You're still healing. So while you're going through different things, this is why we practice. Practicing to get that balance. That's why the homework really is how to practice that balance, having relaxation and awareness. So I hope you all keep up that practice. That's the thing that can really, really help. Okay. Oh, one more question. So I have a Andres says I have a new job selling by phone. Okay. How can I overcome fear? I feel paralyzed every time I am dialing. Ooh. Okay, so so you had the call. Is that right? So you had the okay. All right. Now, first we have to remember that as a salesman, we're selling something through the phone. Don't think of it as it's just a job. You want to share something good with them. Whether they want it or not, is a different story. But you want to share something good. My product is good. I want to help you. I want to let you know about this. When you start thinking this way, it helps you really realize you're not bothering them. You want to share something good. This is how our mindset should be when you're selling a product. Also, you should make sure that you know your project in and out and be sure that it actually is okay. and then and then allow your mind to just I'm here to share. That's my job. That's what I'm doing. Okay? Because if you because I know nowadays people don't really pick up the phone. It's funny because there was a time where I needed to call people when I was in Chicago, and a lot of people said, "I don't know why. I normally don't pick up the phone, but I picked up the phone for you." Like, so I was calling everyone to come to Full Moon. So you know, allow yourself to think, I'm I'm just sharing good energy. I wanted to share this product that I think will be very helpful for you. You know, that way you can start to let go of feeling of I'm bothering someone. People don't like phone calls. It's it's mostly our own thinking within us because it's like when you're out in public, you meet people for the first time. A lot of things that we all tend to think is we think that everyone's judging you. In reality, nobody cares. No one's thinking about anyone. They're thinking about themselves. But we start to think this way. Our our mind's just silly like that. So one thing to remember is take it easy, take your time. For me, that's why my smile has become my usual thing that I do. I don't purposely try to smile. It's almost like what is it? Some of our members, when we meditate here in the center, they said, "No, P, I'm doing your trick now when I meditate." I'm like, "What trick?" I don't even know what she's talking about. She said, "Oh, it's because every time you meditate, you smile." Okay, but so yeah, and then after I started smiling when I meditate, I started meditating better. I'm like, oh, the main thing is that you're relaxing. If you start to relax for yourself, this is why meditation is such a wonderful tool. Everything you learn from your experience in meditation can be applied into your daily life. And when you start to realize it more and more, you go, oh, when I'm feeling scared, feeling unsure, center myself first, and then continue. For a lot of our monks, we think of our master. We think of the Buddha, we think of our master as if, like, let me be just the tool to share your wisdom. Many times, I myself also do the same. Some days I'm just, oh, I'm a little tired today. I need some energy. And I just think of my master. Because in comparison to my master, me 4 times a week, it's nothing. He used to do every single day plus a full ceremony, like the services and everything. And he was in his 60s and 70s when he was doing that. Now he's not doing it so much. So it's like I'm still a young guy and I'm tired. So it's your mindset. Bring your mind back to your center. Then you move forward. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your questions, everyone. As always, remember you can always contact me. the QR code here. Uh, it goes to all my social media. It even shows my number, so you can text and call me directly. Uh, Oddly, uh, emails I'm somewhat slow, but texting's pretty quick, just because I have the phone with me all the time, and sometimes my email does not ring when I get a message. But I'm always glad to connect with you all. Don't ever feel you're bothering me. You're not. I will reply as quickly as I'm able to. So sometimes it's immediately, sometimes it's within a day, depending on what's going on. As you know, life happens, even for a monk. So I hope you all continue on your practice because meditation is a great tool that will help you find some calm, some peace. And not only that, as you keep your calm and your peace, you'll continue to look younger and younger. So I hope you all keep up your practice. And before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.